Up on stage at the UFC 247 Media Day, we're about to get the Staredowns underway. Miles John and Mario Bautista face off in a bantamweight fight. Miles John undefeated, looking to keep the Fortis MMA success running. Up next is his Fortis MMA teammate Alex Morono, taking out short notice opponent Callan Williams. Morono was supposed to face Diego Lima, but fell out relatively recently. Callan Williams stepped up. Another Fortis MMA fighter in Alex Morono, looking to keep success alive, and noted power metal and death metal fighter Alex Morono.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Up next, a women's flyweight fight between Lauren Murphy and Andrea Lee. Lauren Murphy was incredibly fired up to face Andrea Lee. This is a fight she said would get her excited. She recently moved to Houston, purchased a house. Andrea Lee coming off a loss to Joanne Calderwood in Abu Dhabi. Lauren Murphy said even though she lost, she was very impressed with Andrea Lee's performance. You have to assume the winner of this will push themselves right back into the top 10 or top 7. And Trevor Giles, Antonio Arroyo. And of course, Houston's own Derrick Lewis, heavyweight, defending his hometown against former light heavyweight Eli Latifi, making the jump up from 205 to meet Derrick the Black Beast Lewis, who says he will get the quote-unquote hometown controversial nod. He said with a wink. But I think we can all assume this fight's not going 3 rounds. But I said the same thing for Derrick Lewis and Francis Ngannou, and we saw how that turned out. Next, featherweight scrap that a lot of fans have circled as a potential fight of the night. Mirsad Bektic shirtless, standing across from Dan Ige, Hawaii's own Dan Ige. Bektic, of course, looking to get back in the win column, while Ige looks to continue his winning ways in a very stacked featherweight division. As Mirsad Bektic pointed out, he's in quote-unquote the best shape of his life, thanks to Mike Dolce. And another Houston favorite, Juan Adams, recently made the move to Jackson Wink, taking on Justin Taffa, both of which are in desperate need of a win. Juan Adams coming off that loss to Greg Hardy, Justin Taffa coming off that loss to Jorgen De Castro. Now, of course. And then here we have it, the co-main event. Women's flyweight champ Valentina Shevchenko standing face-to-face with number 1 contender Katlyn Chookagian. Valentina's looked unstoppable at flyweight, with Katlyn Chookagian has not blown the doors off of her opponents, but has never been in serious danger. I don't think there's any argument that she is the rightful number 1 contender. For Valentina, many people have already written her off, but she seems very confident that she has the secret to dethrone who many consider one of, if not the best women's fighters on planet Earth. And the man of the hour, that leaves only John Jones, reigning UFC light heavyweight champion, arguably the greatest fighter who's to ever step in the octagon, taking on number 1 contender Dominic Reyes, as they stand eye to eye. I say eye to eye because this is a true light heavyweight going against John Jones, as opposed to his last few opponents like Anthony Smith and Thiago Santos. 2 former middleweights moving up. Dominic Reyes, of course, undefeated, coming off his knockout win over Chris Weidman. John Jones coming off of his successful title defense against Thiago Santos at UFC 239 in July. And there you have it, folks. John Jones and Dominic Reyes have one more face-off after this, the ceremonial rings, and then all that's left is the actual fight. This has been Jose Jones, the MMA Fighting.